Today we have a PS5 Slim with a disk drive problem, and this one's actually also in for an HDMI port replacement, but I've already got a video for that if you want to check it out. Full teardown and HDMI port replacement on this one, and I kind of wondered if this might become an issue at some point. So to remove this disk drive, what you're going to do is lift up on the back and it will release these two tabs here at the front. However, if it's inside the console and you lift the front out somehow first, what's going to happen is it's going to put stress back here, and in this case it has completely torn the connector off of the motherboard, and it is actually in here. I'll pull this thing out, I think. So our connector has left the console, unfortunately. So what we're going to do is get a new one. I haven't had to do this repair yet, but fortunately we can buy a new connector. That's what we got right there, and we're going to replace that. This one seems to be okay on the drive itself. So I'm going to go ahead and pull the motherboard out, get this under the microscope, and hopefully not run into any issues as far as this installation goes. Hopefully we can do this all with the soldering iron, and if so, we won't have to remove this. Well, I should say we wouldn't have to remove this. However, since I'm doing the HDMI port, it doesn't really matter, does it? Alright, so fortunately, this doesn't look like it'll be too tough. Although this is kind of interesting. On the back side of our replacement, there's a little metal piece that just kind of slides on and off. I don't know what that's about. Oh, I guess we just have to remove that. There we go. Okay. So take this metal piece off. And as you can see, this is all going to be surface mount. So we'll have to clean this up, get all these little pins off. You see the way it broke off. It took them out from inside. So that's kind of interesting. And there's an indicator here for number 1 where the arrow is. You can actually see it there and down the board, but obviously we've got these little pegs here to make it easy to tell which direction this thing goes. So we will start by getting this stuff off, hopefully without having to use any hot air, but I don't know. We'll see. Flow some lead in here and see how difficult this is going to be. Wow, these are going to come off easy. Actually, these are tweezers. Yeah, it's going to take forever. got a bit of the solder mask here, but fortunately these are all connected right over here. And I think it just stuck together a little bit. That's all right. This is all the same circuit. Now let's see if we can get a little bit more of that off, just to be a perfectionist. Yeah, that's not going to come back. We did lose a little bit of the solder mask here. That's okay. Not going to be an issue. Where are you? There we go. Yeah, this should be an easy one. We'll do some of the contacts that melt easiest first. Just hold it in place so we have some stability. And we don't need a ton of heat here, so I think I'm going to switch to a different tip. Alright, let's make sure the other side is flat. I think we're good. I'll probably touch those up with the heavier iron in a minute. Let's go ahead and get these anchors. I knew that was going to happen. Don't need all this. Okay, I think that'll work. Get this cleaned up, do our HDMI port, and once we get it back inside, we'll be able to test and make sure this disk drive is working again. Alright, so I've got the essentials plugged in here. I'm just going to set the drive on top. I think we can temporarily put this together. The plastic feet at the bottom should keep it from making contact with anything. Turn the power on, and once this boots up, we will see if it reads a disk, so we'll give that just a minute. Let me get my controller. Okay, your disk drive is connected. To use your disk drive, register it. Okay, how do we do that? What does that mean? Registering. I have not seen this screen before. Well, this is disappointing. There's also an issue with the disk drive, so we will have to save that for a future video. I was actually able to get the disk drive to register online. However, there's a disk stuck in here and it's not coming out. And even the manual eject screw isn't doing anything. So, got another issue with this. That is the disk drive itself. But this is in fact a disk drive version, and the disk drive should work as soon as we get a disk out of it. I don't know, might have to work on the gears a little bit, but in any case, there you have it.